Guess what? You'll never guess the underlying root cause of acid reflux. Do you know that acid reflux affects on upward of 20% of Americans on a weekly basis? This might be you. You might be one of them. Continued exposure of acid reflux can lead to a more deadly problem or a disease called Barrett's esophagus. At the end of the day, this is an erosion of your esophagus and your stomach lining. I want to give you some datum and some truths that you may not have otherwise been privileged to understand. So pardon me, I want to read something to you because I want to give you some of this direct information that is irrefutable and undeniable. So this is not an opinion, this is actual scientific fact. In Guyton's Physiology, 7th edition, page 790, we read, pepsin, the important peptic enzyme of the stomach, is most active at a pH of 2 or 3, which is extremely acidic, and is completely inactive above approximately 5. An antacid can easily raise your pH to 6 or higher. So in medical literature, they teach students that if you don't have an acidity in your stomach between 2 and 3, you do not digest foods properly. An antacid can easily raise your pH to 6 or above, which guess does what? Makes you completely unable to digest. So is that antacid in fact the answer to your acid reflux? It is not. You might be very surprised to know the opposite direction is the truth. You need more acidity added to your stomach. Wait, what? Acid reflux means I need more acidity? Yes, because your body was designed to break foods down in the stomach. There's a little valve that sits on the base of your stomach that goes into the small intestines. That valve will only up releasing the contents of your stomach when your acidity is at that 2 or 3. So if your acidity in your stomach is not high, guess what happens? The foods that you're consuming, especially proteins and fats, start to go rancid and putrefy. So if you think about your garbage on a hot day, you can smell it. It starts to be nasty. It's giving off an odor. That's what's happening inside of your stomach. If it is not acidic to break down your foods, it starts to go rancid and putrefy. Thus, the emission of the gas from the food that is not digested starts to make its way up your GI tract. So every time we take that antacid, yes, you are getting relief of the symptom, but you are never addressing the cause. I have helped people get off of Prilosec and other PPIs that were on them for years by simply adding the correct digestive enzyme that allowed their body to break down their foods and send it to the small intestines like it's designed. An antacid is nothing more than a Band-Aid that will in fact worsen your digestion the more you use it. So again, if you've been dealing with acid reflux for any amount of time, please do not waste any time. Come see us at Scaringi Nutritional Wellness. We can undoubtedly help you get to the underlying cause of the acid reflux, as well as what we can do to correct it. These are by far some of my favorite cases because we can help them the quickest. We're not interested in managing a symptom or treating a symptom, but these are some of the most quickly relieved symptoms that we find because by adding the right digestive enzyme, the right level of acidity to the stomach, you will have an instantaneous relief to your acid reflux. Come check us out at Scaringi Nutritional Wellness for help.